Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how easy it is to reduce a range of unwanted background noise in dialogue using a professional audio plugin called Clarity VX by Waves Audio. If you produce online content, say videos for YouTube or social media, podcasts, documentaries, audiobooks, interviews, any form of media really, in which capturing quality audio is challenging, as it often is when shooting on location, then Clarity VX, with its two groundbreaking neural networks and one knob processing, may be all the tool you'll ever need to give your dialogue tracks a cleaner and more focused professional sound. In this video, I'm going to show you how good Clarity VX is at removing noise across 5 real-world examples from content published on YouTube. And a special thanks goes to all the channel owners out there who kindly gave us permission to use these clips. Here we have an interview shot at a busy conference centre. Notice how it's not so easy for us to hear what the speaker is saying because of the strong background noise energy.
This is incredibly dynamic. The harmonic distortion is totally different if you have a steady state signal as opposed to transients, and getting that right, I think, is what's really great about it.
With VX, we can easily isolate this voice from the noise using one of the 2 neural networks, which are described as handy tooltips below when hovering your cursor over each. And with the central dial, we use this to set the strength of the separation.
But it would kind of be a static version of what happens when you push things hard. This is incredibly dynamic. The harmonic distortion is totally different if you have a steady state signal as opposed to transients, and getting that right, I think, is what's really great about it.
That was too easy, and it's also done an excellent job. But we're not done yet. For whatever reason, the audio for this clip was recorded as a stereo file, with the speaker being panned off center. This was clearly a small oversight. We can easily correct this and recenter the voice within VX by narrowing down the width control.
But it would kind of be a static version of what happens when you push things hard. This is incredibly dynamic. The harmonic distortion is totally different if you have a steady state signal as opposed to transients, and getting that right, I think, is what's really great about it.
Next, we have a short clip from a tutorial showing us how to use a coffee machine. The issue that we have here is the presenter speaks while operating the machine, and the mechanical noises are quite strong, which I feel distracts from what the speaker is saying. Let's use VX to clean this up and give better focus to the speech.
Let's go ahead and just run water through the group and through the portafilter. What's that going to do is bring fresh water to the front, since there are a couple of pipes in here that are filled with water that have been sitting for a while. It's going to bring fresh water to the front, and it's also going to get everything hot. So the group is hot, portafilter's hot, and that's going to help me.
Now, as you just heard, with VX, we can remove a huge amount of noise from dialogue cleanly. But in scenarios such as these, it's well worth leaving some of that noise in for context. Let me give you another example. This time, a conversation between 2 passengers on a plane.
Now we're at what flight level?
Flight level 499 on our way to flight level 500.
We're 37 feet short of flight level 50,000. I haven't been this high for a very long time. And so what's next now? Gonna skydive, jumping out of the plane?
Skydive down, yeah. All the way down to Doha.
Yeah, this is one very mean machine and very powerful.
And again, VX can go a very long way to reduce practically all of the background sound. But by doing so, you lose an integral element that makes the scene work, that being the sound of the plane. Next, let's learn some basics behind snowboarding. In this clip, the background noise is the board moving through the snow. The audio looks to have been captured by an onboard mic on a GoPro, which is good, but not ideal. With Clarity VX, we can help to bring focus to the speaker, while again, leaving some of that all-important contextual sound in.
Next, we can stand up and practice sliding. So as you slide in your heels, you almost want to feel like you're sitting in a chair. You're sticking your butt out a bit. Your back's fairly straight. And your hands are over top of your snowboard. And your knees are nice and bent. And then when you want to stop your board, you just face the bottom and you put equal weight on both feet.
Let's now finish up with one final example. An impromptu vlog post shot in a conservatory while it's raining outside, featuring a guy with a rather dodgy haircut. For the time being, we're going to have to live out our studio in our conservatory, and it's an absolute nightmare, as you can probably hear from the background noise. Yes, it's raining, and that sound is coming through the glass on the top of the structure here. Now, this is probably one of the most common forms of noise content creators face. Let's now twist the dial of Clarity VX and see how much of the rain we can remove. What are your studio acoustics and soundproofing nightmare scenarios? Now, I'm currently living my nightmare at the minute, as me and my wife have just moved into a new house and we are soon to start on our garden cabin conversion into a soundproof recording studio. And for the time being, we're going to have to live out our studio in our conservatory, and it's an absolute nightmare, as you can probably hear from the background noise. Yes, it's raining, and that sound is coming through the glass on the top of the structure here. Whether you're indoors or outdoors, shooting content on your camera phones, DSLRs, external mics, onboard mics, background noise is something we as content creators can't really do much about. But with Clarity VX in post, and as you hopefully heard from this video, that's a very different story. To try Clarity VX out for yourself, we offer a free 7-day demo, which you can grab from the link below. Also, if you want to hear more examples of VX in action, check out waves.com/ClarityVX.